Hey team! I've had a few requests from people asking to teach them how to approach people about doing a three-way call. So I thought I'd just make a video and then that way y'all know. So what I do when I approach people, and I still do it this way, I still put someone else on the phone, whether it's a leader in my downline or in my upline, to explain the company to someone else. It is so much better having a third party that doesn't know you personally, didn't hold your hair while you threw up 10 years ago. You want you want someone who is just part of the business and that's all they know them as. So three-way call is really important and it works very well if you utilize it properly. I would say that the most success in my personal business has come from the three-way call, because this way we can personalize it to people. People feel comfortable. They're in the comfort of their own home. It's simple. They don't have to go anywhere, and it only takes about 25 minutes. People feel like they're in control of the situation, which they are, which is good. And if they do decide to come into our company, then they did it on their own accord, and we find that those people are far more successful because they didn't feel like they were pressured or pushed into anything. So if we're going to call someone up, we just want to call them up on the phone. Grab my phone. And we call them, and when they answer the phone, you say, "Hey, Jill, I only have a couple seconds, but I just wanted to call you and let you know that I've joined this company. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm in no position to explain it yet. I'm really new. I did think of you because I know that you need more time, or I know you need more money, or I know you need more energy, or I know you need more sleep. Whatever it is, whatever, we always talk about them and their needs. It doesn't matter what your needs are. This is about them, right? What's in it for them. So I always say that, I know you need more time. I have no idea if this is going to be for you or not. But I would love for you to get on the phone with my mentor, Kristin. It takes about 25 minutes. She'll explain the company to you. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. At this point in time, most people are like, oh, okay, sure. Why not? Because really, why not? But if they're like, well, what is it? Just say, you know what? I really don't want to explain it to you because I feel like I can't do it justice, and I don't want to mess it up because I'm really excited about it. I really like it, and I'd love for you to just listen to her. And honestly, if it's not for you, that's no big deal, but I really want you to know what I'm up to. So that way it lets them off the hook again. So, this way they're just doing you a favor at this point. And that's totally fine too. We just want them to hear about the business. They may or may not come into it. That's not the point, and that's not what matters. Because, if they decide this isn't for them, which is perfectly okay, network marketing isn't for everybody. If they do decide it's not for them, they may be with a coworker 2 weeks down the road, and this has totally happened, and the coworker is like, oh, I just want to make some extra income. I want to save a down payment for a house. And they're like, oh, go and talk to my friend. She's started her own company, and it seems really cool. It's not something I would want to do, but you might like it. Go talk to her and see if it's something you would want to do. You never know. So we don't really worry about the outcome of the three-way call. A lot of people do enroll from the three-way call. But this way, you're letting them know all about the business, and they're also learning about the products. You may end up with some really great product users out of the three-way call as well. So it's very effective. And then once you've made the call and they're like, okay, I'll listen, just say, okay, my mentor's available at 6:30 on Tuesday. Hopefully you talked to your mentor first and asked when they were available for calls. But if you didn't, you can say, okay, what time's good for you? And if they say, I'm available 6:30 Tuesday, say, okay, I'm just going to quickly check with Kristin and make sure that she's available at that time. If not, is there another time that works for you? Always get 2 times lined up, because that way, if your mentor is not available, you're not going back and forth. And, if your mentor isn't available for either of those times, try and get someone else in your upline for those times. We don't want to be going back and forth with them. Just leave it alone. And you have a ton of, if you're on this team, there's a ton of people in your upline that are really effective at three-way calls, that are really good at it, and are more than happy to get on the phone with you and your people. So there you have it. That's the three-way call.